Whoa, hit my toe. Welcome to the vlog. It is Thursday today and I have a little bit of filming that I want to do today, as in I want to go film a try on. So I've popped on a touch of makeup, as in I did that Maybelline kind of moisturizer, tinted moisturizer thingy. I did the Maybelline mascara as well, looking good, and then I've just popped on a little lippy and that's it, just to so I look a little bit human, because then I realized, because I put the mask on, everything comes off anyway, but then I realized I do take photos of myself in the change room because of the outfits for the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh Stanzie, you look a hot mess. So I'm trying to look slightly put together at least. I also want to go to Woolies and see if they have the cotton candy grapes. I had them last year, I'm sure it was last year, maybe the year before, and they tasted so good, and now I'm like, I keep going back to see if they have them or some other flavor ones, because I feel like they were so cool. So usually as soon as they're in, they're bought and they're there's none left. So I want to have a look, because sometimes during the week it's not as busy as going on the weekend. I also have to pick up my tretinoin prescription. Look at me telling you guys my list. Maybe I should be writing it down. I'm making the dessert this weekend, so I need a thick cream and a condensed milk and some more Biscoff biscuits. And what I also need is a plug for the spa. I was planning on using it and I searched high and low everywhere. I emptied out my drawers 3 times. I checked upstairs, I checked downstairs. I have no idea where the plug is. And then I went, that day that I went to use it, I went over to Woolies and I bought the wrong size, and then I gave up in the end. So I gotta go get that today as well. So in saying that, I am heading on over to the shopping center. I waited a little bit because school has started this week, and I know it's busy in that 9 o'clock time slot that I like to go to the shops, because I like to just get in, get out before it gets busy. And I'm also that person who, I hate looking around for a parking spot, and I just like to drive in and park, but I figured the traffic of people taking kids to school and all that would be a nightmare. So I thought I'll wait an extra hour and then I'll head on over. It shouldn't be too busy, but I'm half dressed. I've just got to put my bottoms on and head on out the door. So I'll catch up with you guys later. So I just got back from the shops. I literally just did the try on, and then I went over to Woolies. They didn't have the grapes, unfortunately. They had a lot of grapes, but they didn't have any of the ones with the flavors in there. I might have to try a different Woolies maybe tomorrow. I did, however, I got the condensed milk, I got the cream. The only thing they didn't have was the biscuits, the Biscoff biscuits. So I'm going to see if my sister can find any near her. If not, I'll just go out tomorrow and have another look. Also got a couple of bananas, because I ate the ones from last week. I usually only buy 2 to 3 bananas, and then I'd rather just go back in a few days because I really like my bananas freshly green. And they had a plug. Now I measured the plug with, you know, the little app that you have on your phone that measures distances and stuff. I measured the drain thing with that, so I hope this fits, because this is the second one I bought now, and if this doesn't fit, I don't know. So I hope it fits. I'll try it. I'm gonna try it and see. It does not fit. Now the 2 sizes that they had, they don't freaking fit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Literally the day got away from me. I was taking off those sticky little labels off some of the jars that I had, because I now have that orange stuff that works so well. And then I spray painted a couple of jars. I just recorded kind of what they look like at the end. They're out there drying, because tomorrow, I'm hoping, or one of these days, I'm going to do a little DIY. I saw these really cute mason jars for Valentine's Day, so I want to see if I can copy them. They're not mason jars that I have. I think they're Biscoff jars, and they had 3. So my sister's got another Biscoff jar. If I remember, I'm going to grab it from her house and I'll make a whole set of them, because they just looked adorable. I realized I haven't done DIY in ages, and you know, I love a bit of DIY, and I love a bit of doing decorating around the house with DIY. I also played with Chip, and then I also got on TikTok. Now this is why I hadn't gone on in TikTok for months. I literally had the app and I just wasn't going on there, because 10 minutes turns into an hour of just scrolling. And then even that person comes on that says, have you been on here too long? And I through my phone, I was like, oh my gosh, Stanzie, yes, you have. And like, there was things that I needed to do and could do, and we're just gonna like leave it there. So I'm gonna try and not go on TikTok anymore. It just literally gets away from you. Did I create any content on there? No, I didn't. And that's something that I've been thinking about and I should be doing. But we're in the bathroom because I'm going to be doing this one, the peeling solution. You know, that red one that's like strong. I haven't done it in a few weeks, so I thought I would do it today. And then, seeing as I'm out of my tretinoin, and I went to the pharmacy today, and the pharmacy that I went to, oh, this is stinging. The pharmacy I went to didn't have the strength that I needed, and they said they're going to be out for 3 months. Luckily, it wasn't my regular pharmacy. It was just the one at the shopping centre. It was a Priceline one. So I just got to go to my regular pharmacy, which is literally up and around the corner from my house. Not far at all. I just have not made my way there. So therefore today we're going to do this, wash fingers. Because usually when I do this, it's really quite strong and I don't like to put the tretinoin on top. So we're going to do this. How long was this one for? 5 minutes? It says no more than 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10. And we're back. It's dried down. I know my face looks scary. So I've just dampened a face halo, and usually I just do this. Like I take it off with this and then I wash my face. It's all off. My face is dry. Because I feel like that was really strong, I'm going to use this, the Elemis Soothing Apricot Toner. I really like this. I use it every day. I just spritz it like that. I remember it said to use a cotton swab. Stan's not doing that. I love the spritz effect. And then all I'm going to put on is this, the Ordinary 100% plant-derived squalene. Just going to hydrate my face, and that's all I'm doing tonight. This is nice and juicy under the eyes. Whilst initially it feels a little greasy, it does dry down a little bit, but it does feel moisturizing. Always do your ears, because your ears need loving too. Then left over are my hands. And that is a quick and simple night routine today. I'll be vlogging tomorrow because I know today's one was short. Good morning, guys. It literally just started raining. It's been a bit of an eventful morning and I haven't recorded until now because I'm finally like bringing myself together. I actually was on the hunt for those Biscoff biscuits, and by on the hunt means I went to like 4 different supermarkets and I couldn't find them because I wanted to make the dessert for this weekend, because what's today? Tomorrow we are going to our friend's Neja's place, and like I wanted them to try it because it's really cool. Like, it's an ice cream, the biscuits. I feel like it's a great dessert to like have, and so I wanted to do that. So I have a pack. So Dinah gave me the other packs that I had last week, so thank you to Dinah for that. And I have 1 pack left and it's not enough to make it, and so I've been on the hunt trying to find the second, and now I've sent my sister to see if she can find some, because I don't know, like I really wanted to make it but I just don't have enough. I might after this continue and see if I can find where else I can get them from. I don't really want to go in the rain, but we'll see how we go. I also, while I was out, I finally picked up my tretinoin cream. This is the stevia one that I usually get. I get the 0.05 one. So happy about that. I'll just let it. Ow! Hit my toe. Butterfingers. I was literally out and I'm like, you know what, I just need to get it. Usually lasts me about 3 months, which is good. And while I was there, I also got a little mini pack of jelly beans. These, my sister recommended these ones. She remembers them from when we were young. I didn't remember them, but I like all of them but the black ones. But a little mini pack. And because I was in the Coles the last one, I just ended up getting just some makeup remover pads and some mini peppers, because I like to put them in everything. I think of having like some eggs this morning and then popping them in there. It was so funny. Every shop I went into, I'd have my little basket and I'd go directly to the biscuit aisle, because if there wasn't anything there, I'd just pop back the basket and then leave, and I just felt like, oh. So in the last one, I was like, just let me just get something, anything. I also got the free Coles book. I love checking this out for recipes. I don't think I've seen this one. I like having a look and see, sometimes it gives me some good ideas. Also, on my way out, I was watching Chippy, and he was like in the kind of, there was a flower bed and he was on the other side and he was looking at something, and I'm like, there must be something there. I don't know what he's looking at. Usually it's an insect of some sort or a reptile. And I go down and it was just a little bird, like a little parrot, and I'm thinking, Okay, it has not flown off yet, and Chippy's inching closer and closer. And I'm thinking, is this bird not hearing Chippy? Like, he's right there. The birds would never let Chippy get that close. And he got so close. All of a sudden, I see Chippy's about to like go for it. And I just scream, and then Chippy got scared and ran off. And the bird just jumped a little bit, so I don't know if it's injured or not. So I was like, okay, I'll chuck Chippy inside, and I thought when I come back, I'll just see. So when I got back, I looked for it, and it went up a little bit higher. So it looks like maybe it's going to issue flies. So I'm just carefully watching it. I had a quick look at it. It didn't look like anything was broken. Maybe it's something with the wings, I'm not sure. I might have to call, I think it's wires that you call to have a look. So for now, I'm just like watching it, and then I'll probably call if it's like, if it disappears off, I know that it's fine, it can fly. Maybe it was just tired, I don't know. But I was like having a heart attack thinking, Chippy, like, why is a dog's instinct the first thing to do is just like bite? He's also now sulking and annoyed at me because I yelled at him. But I'm gonna make myself something to eat, and then I'll catch up with you guys. I want to do the DIY as well today, so I'm doing my washing as well. I thought I'll wash my sheets and my clothes, and we'll see where the day takes us. We're going to my sister's later. I was hoping to make the dessert tonight, so hopefully she can find the Biscoff. I've just done my makeup. I'm just wearing my hair tied up today because I just want to do stuff and I don't want it in my face. I'm also getting it done tomorrow. I hear drums. There must be a wedding happening. Ooh, like wedding drums. Ooh, I want to be a nosy neighbor. But anyways, I'm wearing my hair tied up because I'm getting it done tomorrow. So I didn't want to like touch it and put products in it. So I'm excited getting it done tomorrow. I did my makeup. So I used the Australis Mesmerize palette. And what I did was, as you guys see, if you can see, I've got the sparkles on there because Stanzie loves glitter. But I've done half, like I've done half of these, like that sparkle on the inner and then the darker sparkle on the outer. So it's a sparkly eyelid. But this palette, the colors aren't like hugely pigmented, which isn't too bad sometimes because it's like a nice subtle look. I also used the Lash Sensational Mascara. Still loving it. It goes on so well. The only gripe I have, and it's not even anything exciting, is that when it comes off, like you really have to kind of scrub your eye to get it off because it actually lasts. And I wore it yesterday where I didn't really wear makeup and it didn't smudge all over my eye, which is great. For lipstick, I'm using the Juvia's Place 2020. Oh, that was a while ago now. And I've got my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb on top. Why I have you guys here is I thought let's try that thing that I saw on TikTok. I've got a little bit left in this. So it is where you kind of drench your face in the setting spray and then you go in with a sponge, like a damp sponge, and your powder on top, and it's meant to like really make your face like filter style. I've popped on a little bit of powder because you do that and then you put the same spray. So let's have a try. I've got a little bit left of the Jessie Star. Hopefully I can use all of it and like see. If not, I've got my other setting spray because you really meant to drench it. This one feels like there's nothing in there, but let's get going. It smells really nice. Wow, there's still a little bit more to go with this, but if you guys can see, my face is drenched. You can probably see it's nice and shiny as. Then we've got our powder. So I've got my Revlon. This one is the Age Defying, my favorite powder. And I've got the damp beauty sponge. Dip it in. Kind of pat a little bit off so it's not like hanging off. And then go in on top of that with the powder. All right, let's try it again. Oops. I think that one had too much powder. All right, and then kind of slowly push it into the skin. It's nice. I feel like it's a bit much. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Kind of. Let's try the other side because maybe my skin was too wet. All right. I see it. However, I feel like now my skin looks like very powdered. Whilst it might look great for the camera, I feel like in real life I look heavily makeup for like day makeup. What happened here? To touch my lips. Chin. To the forehead. Probably should have done this before I put my lips on because now I touched my lipstick a little bit and I smudged it. pop some on the neck. All right, and we're done. I feel like my face is flat though, like there's no shine to it. Which I guess when you're recording, it does look like a filter. Let's put a little bit of highlighter on top because that I didn't do. Just to restore some of the shine. I'm just using the Morphe. I like it. I feel like this would work if you're going out like in an evening look, because then I feel like, you know, when your face is all made up, it sort of goes with the look. But for a day look, I feel like it's too much. But now that it's settling a little bit, it's looking a little bit better, not as powdery. Although I feel like it was a lot of effort and a lot of setting powder. I don't know if I'll do it again. I might do it on more of like if I go out in an evening and I need it to stay super on, because I don't know how this is going to look if I start sweating and the sweat trickles down. So we're going to continue on with the day and we'll see how the makeup looks like at the end of the day today. Update on the birdie. Now it started pouring. Our friend Gordana was over and it started pouring, so I got her to come and check on the bird with me, and it was still there in the rain, just sitting, and it kind of had turned its head a little bit, I think, not to, I don't know, protect itself a little bit. And I was like still so concerned, and I got Gordana to have a look because she's had a bird before and she couldn't actually see anything wrong with it. But anyways, I did call Wires because I was like, there's got to be something wrong. And they just told me to put it in like a clothes basket and cover it with a towel. So we had a little like stick, so I popped the stick next to it. It climbed onto the stick. I put it in the basket. It did all this with ease, so I'm thinking it definitely can't fly because it's just like popped its way in, put the basket. I had a few sunflower seeds. I thought I was going to entice her, but it didn't actually care. And then I just popped the towel on it, and I've just prepped it up where my mum had a pot plant, and I popped it up there so Chippy can't get to it, because Chippy was driving me mental because it was like scratching at the door, and I was like, no, Chip, it's not for you. And so it's just sitting at the front now. They said someone will come out. I'm hoping today someone's going to come out because I don't really know what to do with it. It's so pretty though in the garden. It just looked so pretty with all the greenery, and it was so camouflaged into the bush that like you could miss it. But yeah, someone's going to come out, which is good. I mean, it's literally been the concern of my day because I don't really know what to do with birds. At first she was like, oh, can you secure the bird? And I was like, oh, I'm a bit scared because like I don't know what to do. But then Gordana had told me with the stick to do it, and it was such a great idea, and so we've done that now. And now, whilst I'm waiting for that to happen, we've got our jars here that I spray painted yesterday. So I keep forgetting that the pink is like a kind of like a hot pink. I'm looking in the viewfinder. It doesn't look as hot pink, but maybe because I'm so holding it out. But we've got a pink one and a white one. Now the other one that they had was red, and I may do that one as well if I get the jar. And so what I want to do is I'll show you guys. I saw it off, I don't even know what it was, Good Housekeeping or something, and it looks like that. Like, how pretty is that? And so I'm gonna do the stripes. So on the pink one I'm going to do, why wasn't I thinking, Stanzie? On the pink one I'm doing red stripes, and then on the white one I'm doing pink stripes. And where did I even put, oh, here. I kind of have to use like a hot pink to match it up, not as pastel, but that will work. I just got to get, and then if I do a red one, you do white stripes, and then I'll do the stripes, then we'll wait for it to dry, and then I'm going to like have to hand do little hearts because we'll see. But for now, I'll paint these and I'll show you guys what they look like. So here we are, we've painted them. Look, I know they could have been better. However, I feel like the jars are small, like they're smaller than a mason jar. So it's kind of the best I could do. I feel like the colours kind of match, they go. Once the heart goes on there, they will look so much better. But for now, this is where we're up to. Hi, Chip. How are you, sweetie? Oh, here is what they look like. I feel like they turned out really cute. I do really want to do a third one, the one with the red. I feel like it'll cute set when I put some flowers on there, even nicer. But look, not as great. In the end, I ended up having to use a Q-tip to do the hearts because I had no smaller paintbrushes, and like I did a few practice ones here. Like that's with the paintbrush you can see not so good. And then these practice ones with the Q-tip were okay, so that's what I did. I was literally going to talk to you guys at like a red light, and I had a good run. There was no red light, so now, oops, it's falling. I can never get this camera right. So now you guys have to take Stanzie driving with the camera moving about, because no matter what I do, however I try and position this guy, he just doesn't want to stay. Chippy is literally just looking at me like, who is she talking to? And a lot of the times, you know, it could be possible road rage. Sometimes I'm nice, but like, you know, I'll talk because I'm by myself in the car, and he's always like looking at me like, now I can see him from the corner of my eye that he's just looking at me like, is she talking to me? Who's she talking to? Anyways, I haven't told you guys where I'm going. I'm on my way to my sister's place. It's Friday night. I'm usually going to their place. My sister usually makes dinner, or I make dinner. Seeing as she's been working from home, she's been making dinner, and I'm going to make the ice cream dessert tonight because she found the biscuits, which was excellent. There's so many corners here. I'm going to turn slowly not to lose you guys. So yeah, at least we have the biscoff, which means I can make it tonight because tomorrow I'm at the hairdresser, so I didn't think I'd have enough time for it to set. So if I make it tonight, at least you can set overnight. That way tomorrow we'll just pack it with some ice packs, because Sinead lives about an hour from us. A bit of a distance to take ice cream. I know we're risking it, but we're gonna try and pack it well with like ice and stuff everywhere, so fingers crossed it doesn't, even if it melts a little bit, we'll just pop it right back in the freezer, so it should be okay, but we'll see. Guys, I'm at my sister's. We're doing the Biscoff ice cream cake again. I won't show you the whole thing again. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Cake is done. It's in the fridge or freezer. Hello, Chiptron. And we're having an Oporo's bowl. There's Angus having his, so it's a chicken and lettuce, and it's just a porto bowl. And there's Sonia, and then hers, we're all having the same, and then Chippy's having some sausages. Hey guys, it's the end of the day. Chippy and I are back home now. It is dark outside, but I did want to end the vlog here. And you know what? I realized that I forgot to get the Biscoff jar. I had it in my sister's sink and I forgot to take it with me. Otherwise, I was going to do the third jar, but probably it'll be in the next vlog if I remember. But otherwise, ending the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.